Hey, Facebook fam. How are you? I'm going to be talking about why financial intentions mean absolutely nothing without this. Who's on? Let me know. Hey, Justina. Hey, Floridian. How are you? I want to be talking about, I'm going to be quick because my husband's on his way to pick me up just now. Hi. I love Florida, Justina. I love it here. It's cold today, though. Hey, Brenda. Hey, darling. How are you? Who's on? Let me know. Okay, I'm going to do this quick. I'm not going to hang out for too long, even though I miss and love you guys. But I want to talk about why financial intentions mean nothing. And people are big into intention setting, which is great. It's really important to set intentions. But they kind of don't matter. Hey, Carrie Lynn. Good morning. So here's the thing. People talk a lot about intention setting goals, setting numbers, and we do talk about that. We talk about that inside Permission to Prosper. It's important to be in the end result. All of that matters, right? Hey, Paige. Hey, gorgeous. But here's the thing, financial intentions, and this can happen to people who are already earning a lot of money, is that they can then get caught up in the goals, in the financial goals and setting the financial intentions. But if you don't have a purpose, if there's intention without purpose, you have a problem. You have a problem, and it's going to be hard to manifest money. It's going to be hard to manifest money from those financial intentions if you don't have a purpose. It has to be purpose driven. And Paige can probably speak to this. I'm sure she's encountered this, that you can make certain levels of income and make certain levels of income. But if you don't have intention, you probably can't get out of the gate because your purpose isn't big enough. Your purpose isn't big enough, or it's not clear. And you're just clear on trying to make more money. You're just clear on trying to make more money, but you're not tapped into the purpose. And then you have, it's like you have a traffic jam in your ability to manifest. Because if you don't have purpose, you can't align. And it's like you want to stay at the same identity, at the same level of evolution, at the same emotional place, and you can't manifest financially if you don't have purpose. Intention only matters when you have purpose. Remember this, guys, because it's a stopgap for people at every different income level. Is your purpose evolves and your purpose changes, and it can get bigger, it can get more spiritually connected. You have to be really connected to that for it to drive you forward. Making more money is often not enough purpose for people to make money. Shocking, I know. But it's not. If you're on this path and you're just choosing intentions, business is the manifestation of purpose. So when we get there and start creating goals based on something outside of that material, no, exactly, Paige. And this is such a huge point. Jessica, I'm in your house. I'm in your house doing this live stream. But you have to have the purpose. Without the purpose, you cannot have the money coming in. So you can set all the goals and intentions that you want, but without the purpose, it's going nowhere. Jessica, your house is so gorgeous. I had to do a live stream in here. It's so beautiful. And this is a piece that people miss all the time because they don't want to shift out of the current identity. They just want to make more money for the sake of making more money and skip all the hard stuff, right? Which is skipping, wanting to get into your purpose, which is skipping, really figuring out and getting clear on why you're here and why you're doing it, why it matters, and why you deserve to make money at it, and how you're divinely expressing yourself. You do have to get clear on that. You have to be in alignment with that for the money to flow in. Otherwise, you're coming from ego. Hey, Scott, representing men in NYC. Thank you for joining us. You have to be not in an ego place, right? It has to feed your soul. it's not enough for it to feed your ego. And you're going to have a hard time. You're going to be in conflict. You're going to be like setting these intentions. Now cook me dinner. Yes, I know. Look at this gorgeous my sister-in-law's gorgeous kitchen. I had to like come in and do a live stream here. Yes, Madeline, you have to get clear on your why. You have to get clear on your purpose and really be deeply connected to that. Be connected to that to the level at which you are doing it no matter what, right? You are doing it no matter what because it drives you forward. It drives you forward. And the way that you feel when you are in that purpose is so aligned and feels so clear and so good and so connected that the money can't help but come. But if you're pushing just from an ego place of financial goals without a deep level of purpose to it, you're going to have a hard time manifesting. You're going to have a hard time manifesting. How do I know if I really believe my intention? All right. I'm going to have to, the dogs are up. My husband's here to pick me up now. I will do a part 2 to this, but just chew on that piece, that financial intention doesn't mean that you can manifest. Just having the intention of the goal, like it's great, but it has to have a purpose. It has to sit in something that's going to allow you to manifest. Sorry, my husband's here to pick me up. Go grab the kids, and I will continue this later, but chew on that for right now. How do I really believe my intention? Well, that's kind of a different conversation, Scott. I think it's kind of like your intention has to feel real. It has to feel like something you could actually achieve, as opposed to something that's like such a super big goal. For me anyway, I find the super big goals are harder to feel into and easier to visualize something that like I feel is attainable. I agree with this. I've never been money focused. I'm really terrible at focusing on it. I have felt guilty for not focusing on it because so many people do, but I only work to be purposeful. I have to, and it just flows. Money is energy, and you just got to let it flow. True, absolutely. I think, I agree with you, and both are true, that you have to, that you can't have one without the other. You know what I'm saying? You can't have one without the other. So you got to have some, if you don't have a purpose, you can't have an intention, because it has nowhere to sit. And my kids are here, so I'm going to hop off now, guys. We're on vacation. But there's my family. I'm going to hop off now, and I'll do a part 2 later. Mwah.